If the consciousness of dying people is transferred into a new body, will these people live forever? A billionaire, Damien, who is diagnosed with a terminal illness, spends $6 billion to do a memory removal surgery. The person contained in this plastic bag, Mark, is the body that Professor Albright is prepared for Damien to transform. This body will be implanted with Damien's consciousness. Is consciousness or body the real controller? On the day of the surgery, Damien's lying on the operating table without wearing anything. Because this advanced surgery will generate a very strong magnetic field, it's impossible to wear any metal. The surgery begins. 2 electronic devices are operating at high speed. After the surgery, Damien's consciousness is miraculously transferred into Mark's body. Damien becomes a young man. At that time he can hardly believe it. Damien sees his previous body as being covered with white cloth. He's resurrected. The inventor of the surgery is Albright. The success of the surgery makes him very excited. However, this surgery has not been publicized and authorized by law, so he asks Damien not to use his real identity to live. His current status is a young man. Thus Damien loses his property, can't meet his relatives. Albright arranged for him a new life. Damien receives a mansion and a supercar, and anything he wants. He begins his depraved life. He dates countless hot girls. His life's extremely happy. The only thing wrong is that after the surgery he has to persistently take the medicine for 2 years. Every month a mysterious person comes to give him medicine. One day he's playing hard, so he forgets to take his medicine. His mind suddenly spinning. Everything goes chaos. In the hallucination he sees scenes that he has never seen. Damien questions Albright. Albright explains that the vivid hallucinations are side effects of the surgery. Damien only needs to persist in taking the pills for 2 years. These side effects will completely disappear. He comes home and thinks about that hallucination. The people and scenes that appear are very real. He relies on that illusion to search the internet for the place. He's surprised that the place really exists. He thinks it's not that simple. It's absolutely not his hallucination, but the real memory. He decides to go there to check. He is a billionaire because he wants to continue living, so he has memory transplant surgery, but he discovers that the transplanted body also has memories. He identifies the landmark he saw in his vision and heads to a farmhouse. He enters the house, seeing an old photo. The person in this photo is his current body. He's very confused. When he turns on the lights he sees a lot of pictures of the new body on the wall. The body was formerly a special forces named Mark. That is why when he had XXX with girls, he was so confident that he had never been like that before. When he's puzzled, a woman suddenly appears. She is Mark's wife. When she sees him, she bursts into tears. He doesn't know how to explain. Damien and the woman are suddenly attacked by mysterious men. They arrest the woman and crush Damien to the ground. At this point in the house, appears a black man, Anton. Anton tells that Albright has sent him here. If Damien discovers the identity of the body, we will say the truth. The owner of the body is Mark, a special forces, but his daughter unfortunately suffers from a strange disease. Mark sold himself to Albright to pay for his daughter's life-saving treatment. His family thought he died on the battlefield. However, Damien's sudden appearance breaks the plan. They have to kill Mark's whole family. After hearing these words he can't believe it. Damien uses other people's lives for his own resurrection. He feels very guilty. He starts to counterattack. He unintentionally fights with skill, wrestling people behind him. Is this a reflex of his body? Unbelievable. Anton takes out his gun and prepares to kill him. He hears the reload sound, so counterattacks in time. They're defeated. Then he flees with the woman. He arranges for them a temporary place to live. He returns home alone. Damien uses a laptop to research shedding and discovers an elderly drive. Jensen, now deceased, is the pioneer researcher in the field. He discovers that Jensen and Albright have a similarity is that they often touch his glasses when talking. A few days later, Damien finds Jensen's wife. Did your husband act oddly before his death? She says before Jensen died, he had an intimate relationship with a student, Albright. He discovers Jensen has shed himself into Albright's body to stay alive. Damien lures Jensen to the facility, and Jensen reveals that the pills will eventually eliminate Mark's personality. Without the pills, Damien's consciousness will die, and Mark's will re-emerge. Damien walks out the door. He once again fights Jensen's subordinates. He runs away in a panic. He finds his best friend Martin. Martin sees a stranger in front of him claiming to be Damien. Martin thinks it's a joke, but when Damien shows Martin their confidentiality agreement, he finally believes his words. Damien sees the girl sitting by the pool. He immediately remembers his daughter. When he was alive, he was too selfish to only care about his job and not care about his daughter. Until his death, He never treated his daughter very well. Now he also destroys the happiness of other people's families because of his own selfishness. He can't continue to live like that. Damien stops taking his medicine to experience Mark's memories, which reveal that Jensen has a lab in an abandoned warehouse. Damien spots another person lying on the operating table. That's Anton. He died because of arresting Damien, so Jensen plans to use Mark's body to revive Anton. Damien, remembering that metal interferes with the process, hides a bullet casing in his mouth, destroying Anton's consciousness. After surgery, Jensen asks the name of the new body. Damien replies that he's Anton. Jensen leaves happily. Masquerading as Anton, Damien kills some of Jensen's subordinates. When Jensen discovers the shell, Damien goes to his room. Jensen praises Damien for being a little brave, but Jensen challenges Damien to kill him because in the whole world, only he knows the recipe. Without his medicine, Damien's consciousness will disappear after a while. The original owner of the body will re-emerge. Damien hesitates for a few seconds. Then Damien steadfastly kills the crazy Jensen with a flamethrower. Damien often sees Mark and his happy family in his memories. He doesn't want to continue taking medicine to live selfishly, because it will ruin another happy family. When there is little time left to live, Damien visits his estranged daughter Claire, but does not reveal his presence inside Mark, simply giving her a letter that reconciles Claire with her father. He stands outside and sees his daughter's smile. The real Mark re-emerges and finds a video message from Damien. In the video, Damien says to Mark, "I am the one who bought your body. A lot of things happened when he was not here. Thank you for giving me this few months of time. I haven't taken medicine in a long time, still waiting for you to come take control of my body. Take good care of your wife. Thank you very much." Finally, Mark reunites with his family. If one day in the world really exists this kind of surgery, do you choose to transfer your consciousness into a new body? This review is over. See you in the following videos. Thank you.